All-star Luka Doncic is an all-star again. Third time. It's his fourth year in the league.
We'll give him the applause. Let's go.
This guy.
Still a big deal.
We could do a whole thing about his accolades at where he's at his age. It's just dumb. It's dumb in a good way this is his third All-Star game in his fourth season. We know he's been, he's first team All-NBA. That achievement right there is the biggest thing of everything, that you've been first team All-NBA for 2 seasons. And it's just insane. Luka is, he's already on track to have this resume that's going to be insane individually. He's going to have the all-time stats. He's going to have all these all-stars and all-NBAs and all that. The only thing that's going to separate Luka and put Luka into that next category is the thing that matters the most, right? It's rings, and he's going to have all the other stuff.
According to, so Callie Kaplan looked this up. She tweeted out, Luka Doncic is the 7th player in NBA history to earn 3 All-Star berths before his 23rd birthday. Can you name all of them, Isaac Harris?
I actually saw the list today.
You saw the list. Okay. Yeah. You can just pretend to guess. Ready? There's 6 players.
And?
God. How many times?
Do you still want me to guess?
I said pretend to guess. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Isaiah Thomas, the Pistons one.
The good one.
Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, who is not an all-star this year. Neither of those guys are all-stars this year. So Luka, an incredibly good company. The other players joining Luka Doncic are Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and Karl Anthony Towns in the West. In the East, Jimmy Butler, Darius Garland, James Harden, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum, Fred VanVleet. A kind of weird group of all-stars this year. There's a bunch of random players out, and so a bunch of guys got in. But it seems like that's happening year over year now, the last couple of years. But any snubs that stood out to you? I mean, we talked about Porzingis' path to an all-star about a month and a half ago, and he's missed too many games and all that. The Mavericks are not in a good enough place record-wise for him to even get snub consideration at this point, I don't think. But anybody stand out to you as a snub?
No, I mean, I think in the West, as soon as Wiggins was announced as a starter, I think it pretty much locked in the whole reserves, right? I mean,
yeah, it did.
DeJounte Murray, it's Draymond, the broadcast, when they announced it, Draymond was on that, that live broadcast there. And, he said that he wasn't going to play in the game. Adam Silver's going to have to name a replacement. I'm here to lead the riot if AD gets picked over DeJounte Murray.
This is the ultimate Mavericks fan. Like, okay, would you rather have the Laker or the Spur, right?
No, give me the Spur.
I know for you. We all understand for you and where you stand with this.
If y'all didn't know, I hate the Lakers.
I think most other Mavericks fans would probably stick with you too. But let us know who would you rather have, Anthony Davis or DeJounte Murray, and as a replacement for Draymond Green. And I'm sure other players are gonna have to have replacements for this as well. And we'll see how far down the list we get. But I think those two guys are the biggest ones to stand out as snubs. The other ones mentioned, like SGA, Jaren Jackson, Jared Allen.
In the East, I mean,
LaMelo.
I would love to see LaMelo in this game. The Bucks are good, so I mean, I guess Middleton, Drew.
Middleton's already in, but Drew Holiday could be the third one.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, I would have had Jared Allen in maybe over Middleton or LaMelo in that, but yeah.
Oh, well. So that's the All-Star group. So that is where it stands, and we'll see what happens with Luka and how seriously he takes this All-Star game, because we have not seen that in the past.
I will say it's in Cleveland. We know the Slovenia population
good call.
In Cleveland, so that should be a fun one.
I talked to Chris Manning, our Locked On Cavs host, the other day, and we were talking about that, how there's so many Slovenians in Cleveland, and how from the time that LeBron left to this season when the Cavs are good again, the games Luka played in Cleveland were the loudest that arena ever got, no matter what happened, like at any point. And so I think that's really going to matter, and I think it's going to matter to Luka. So this year, that's a good point. He may probably show out a little bit more in this All-Star game than years past.
Yeah, so he could do that. There was, the Mavs released a press release today, throwing some different stats and stuff in there. But the last paragraph, I didn't know this. This could be like public knowledge as far as some celebrations and stuff for All Star Weekend. But the 75th anniversary team is going to be honored at All Star Weekend, and Dirk's going to be there. Obviously, Jason Kidd plans on being there, and I'm just really excited for that because I always love seeing, the pictures and, looking back at the 50th team, everybody had their cool jackets,
yeah, the jackets.
And, just seeing everybody represented on the courts, old players, new players. So if they replicate that, I think that's going to be really, really cool.